Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I'm John, the executive producer here, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. I particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters on Patreon, patreon.com/fsfilms. Those being Jerry and Alexander Smith, Bates, Cat, Waterflame, and L, without whom we wouldn't be able to do nearly as much of what we do already. So, thank you very much for your support over the years, and for those of you that are watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gran Terra Shadowfront, the final days. I am Sensaku, your game master. I'd just like to remind everyone that there are people turning 21 this year that will have been born after 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
being
being...
That's how math works.
I have a child, Sen. You can't get me that.
John, life finds a way.
It does. No, I like that one mostly because it doesn't just hurt the older people, it also hurts the younger people.
I mean, there are people here that have their IDs that have turned 21 that the people just have to look at and go, oh yeah, your birthday doesn't have a 19 in the year.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm also being joined this week by Jack.
Hey everybody, I'm Jack. I'm playing Gentmanar, the half-elf spellslinger, and I will roll destiny.
You don't have any luck points. God
damn it.
And Cody.
I'm Cody. I'm playing Ithram Valar, Hobgoblin War Wizard.
I just realized I was sidebar, but I just realized I was searching for Warforged, and all I typed in the compendium was Warforg. And I don't know why that makes me laugh, but Warforg makes me laugh.
That's what the druid's gonna do.
Warforg. I'm also being joined by Jeremy.
Sorry. I had to share a tweet with some people in my group text. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Sin, Changeling Warlock.
So I had to do a double take, and I have to tell you because it's important that you know this, but with that necklace in the position that it is, it makes it look like you have a priest's collar.
Yeah, I know. This is so today's a neck pain day. So I am currently I'm currently playing even though I am a changeling, I'm currently playing a Warforged and I'm plugged in.
Yeah. I just
also Jeremy, was the tweet the one about the
It was a
mimic
tweet.
fleshlights?
It was a tweet. It was certainly a tweet.
Was the tweet about mimic fleshlights? Anyways,
it may have been.
Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Titania Valkorian, a Ladrin druid of the Grim Harvest.
Like the way you started that off sounded like a call for help.
I am, by the way, getting many emoji, face reaction emoji responses to that tweet.
Good. And Craig.
Hello. I am playing Grumman Bellmender, the Way of the Drunken Master Monk, and my every appearance on Final Show Films is a cry for help.
Wow, that's dark.
One that sadly goes unanswered. And Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm playing Vespia, Tiefling Chandler.
Channeler.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hear Chandler every goddamn time.
Chandler.
Tiefling Chandelier.
Tiefling Chandelier. And William.
Hi, I'm William. I'm playing Valdeth, the Dwarven Samurai, and as another weird time thing, I am almost exactly to the day 6 years older than Billie Eilish. She was born the day before me, 6 years from the day I was born.
I hate you.
Huh. And Nikki.
Hi, it's me, Nikki. I'll be playing Scuzmal T Buckets, the Goblin Phantom Rogue. And now that Wizards of the Coast owns D&D Beyond and Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast, I'm ready to play my Twilight Sparkle D&D character. Let's go.
We'll see. So yes.
See, I feel like the thing that most people forget about mimics is that they're adhesive as well.
I also
Fuck you, Jack.
So glad I didn't take a drink.
Let me tell you about the adventurer that got his dick stuck in a glue trap.
Instructions wrong. Got dick stuck in a mimic.
God damn it, Crunchy. We told you get one.
It definitely sounds like crunchy.
When we will unfortunately not be being joined by Alana this week, much to their positive effects on their mental health. I'm sure you. Yeah, no, they're doing a show. They're doing a show for the next couple of weeks, so we'll be missing them for a while.
Area, go see it.
Yeah, I don't know what show it is, but it's a show. I'm a grid friend.
Go find all the shows and see them.
But
Or
as
local
always,
theaters.
also
Yes.
as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. So when last we left off, the Steelhearts had entered into the skull of the Titan and down into its neck area, where they found a large magical seal on the ground, guarded by 3 individuals that had been talking in unison. Accordingly, the 3 individuals indicated that the path that they sought lie through the seal that they were guarding, and that they would have to guard it with their lives. The fight commenced, and they killed the first forms of these individuals, only for them to reveal themselves to be celestial beings. At which point they fought a little bit harder, and then killed them a second time, which broke the seal that they had been guarding, releasing then the seal made manifest, which is where we pick up. Annabella's turn having just ended, and the seal having just, as it implies, been made manifest. So, end of Annabella's turn. Because now it's here and can do things.
I knew the turn.
So to recap, the large blue magical seal on the floor had erupted in a dazzling display of light that had absorbed the essences of the 3 angels that you had been fighting, as well as having eaten the line of null chalk that Scuzz had put on the ground, and also having blasted most of you with quite an amount of damage. That energy, that swirling convalescence of energy, coalesced into this large roaring flame that manifested a second spark as 2 figures made from fire and wizard's robes for some reason sort of manifest in unison in the center of the room, moving together in a sort of dancing pair and just radiating heat off of them. As it manifests above where it had been sealed, the entity begins to shine quite brightly. And as it does, I need everyone except, let's see, Ithram and Gent and Shakar to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh
Not
no.
Sorry, what kind?
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, cool. Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I will make
I'm
Annabella, who's
smart.
just on the edge.
Oh.
It's because you're Midwestern version. It's because you're stuck in Midwestern.
18.
Fucking that's how we're gonna be this week. Roll 20. All right.
18,
All right,
heck.
that's cool.
That just reminded me of a TikToker that I follow that has released a 2-part video series called Dirty Talk with a Midwestern accent.
Yes. It's so good.
There's a part 3 now.
There's
Oh,
a
I
part
need to-
3.
There's a part 3.
Sorry, I need to go check out TikTok.
Yeah, here you go.
Sorry, no more stream.
With-
Have to be
with-
horny.
Wiscussy is the best. Just the whole thing.
Wiscussy.
Anyways. It's dumb, is what
There
we're
are
saying.
3 very amused people right now and a bunch more confused people.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
like all of it.
All right. Wow, that's a string of 18 intelligence saves.
Yeah, including me.
Amused and confused is how I go through my life. It's fine.
Fortunately, all of you except for Titania fail.
Of course.
Nani?
Wow.
Nani the fuck?
DC 19.
I mean, it checks out, but also rude.
Oh wait.
John-
Hang on.
John, are you telling me that a 2
Oh, no,
fails?
that's
Yeah.
How impossible is this bad guy?
I mean, the 2 failed, but the 18s also all failed. So yeah, all of you except for Titania are blinded for 1 minute.
No.
Oh, that's all right.
My eyes.
Oh, good.
I don't think I actually.
As the radiance of a sun erupts in front of you.
Out of curiosity, is it an intelligence save because we were checking to see if we should shut our goddamn eyes?
Yes. It was an intelligence save for
Grumman's
not
like-
staring into the sun.
Grumman's like, I probably got this. Oh god, I don't got this.
Guess who has blind sense? Hey.
Hey, yeah, because you're good to know not to stare at the sun when it's above you. When it was right in front of you, it's a lot harder.
This guy's looking directly at it like, this is fine. This guy's
Tita-
look directly at the sun.
Titania's the only one that's like, wait, no, star.
Now I just put on my cool sunglasses.
Yeah, you just pull the Reaper hood down a little bit lower. Also, for Gent's, for Jack as a vacation who wasn't here last time, at the start of the fight, Titania merged with the Reaper spirit that's been showing up behind her and got a lot scarier.
Okay.
She's now
This is great.
She's now wearing a long, dark, tattered robe, and her scythe has become a fusion of hers and the large one that the big Reaper spirit was wearing. And she's been teleporting around the battlefield, reaping things quite effectively.
Good for her.
Reaping like a reaper does.
So
she's
Valdeth.
been cascading and discarding shotguns just willy-nilly.
Okay.
As your eyes burn from this, and you're trying to blink you got the spotty thing in your eyes. It's just there's nothing else there now.
Yep. Bonus action focus. Double my send and gain an extra one.
Oh, right. Hang on. Sorry. You're not back yet. You didn't have to make the save. You're not blinded.
Oh, no, right. No, I'm not blinded.
Hooray!
You got it.
You're
Is
just
Valdeth
vanished.
banished?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do a thing. I reminded myself that I was going to do a thing.
Yeah.
So,
because you're still banished, so you can still have your actions and everything. You're not blinded.
Yeah. So bonus action focus, double my send, gain an extra one, and then action, reach up and twist the dial on her outfit as she casts enlarge with the badge.
Are you going to double crank it?
I have to use a bonus action to do that, so I can do that on my next turn.
Okay. All right. But you're still in your banished dimension for the moment. Gent.
We are going to use the Emperor's Virtue.
So as a reminder, your
and
5th level spell slot is the one that's been used.
my 5th level spell slot has been expended. We are going to utilize.
You did use it to blow an angel in half, so I figured that was worth it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the sort of thing that he would have been down to do. He's going to. Does this thing qualify as just one entity, despite it having like two? Okay, all right. It's going to take a breath, switch the chamber over to one of his stun shot rounds. Exhale. He's going to use focus fire, so if he hits, they will be at disadvantage for the save. And if they fail, they are stunned for a round. So let's see. There's the Emperor's Virtue. Proficiencies. Okay. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right. They take 17 piercing damage, and they need to make a DC 19 Constitution save at disadvantage.
Well, they have advantage against saving throws on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So it's a
Okay, so it's just flat roll then. Yep.
19 on the roll.
19 good for them. All right. They take another 7 psychic damage. And that should be everything. And Gent is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here.
All right.
As well. All right. That should be everything for him.
At the top of the round, Valdeth, you reappear because the person that was banishing you is no longer there for their round to end and to go any further.
As giant Valdeth reappears.
Just in time to see what has changed. As this twinned being of starlight and flame rises up. Now Valdeth needs to make an intelligence saving throw because you're within the ring of them.
Okay.
If you succeed, you're immune to the effect from that on, but if you fail, you're blinded for a minute.
Yep.
Now you're blinded. As you come back, not expecting a star to be
Now
in
it's
the
an
middle of the room.
intelligence save and not anything more helpful.
Not expecting there to be a giant star in the middle of the room, and thus not expecting to have to avert your gaze. So you get blinded. As it spirals around itself and flies into the air, hovering up, it's going to hover about 30 feet up into the air. Where's my flying? It's, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5. There it goes. So, hovers 30 feet up into the air, and as it finishes sort of spiraling around at its apex, the three of you that can still see it, watch as it begins to spin around faster and faster and faster as small bits of radiant energy and fire coalesce around it in specific locations as it unleashes 3.
Is this something I can counterspell?
No, this is an attack.
Okay.
As it unleashes 3 beams of energy. It's going to unleash 1 at Ithram, 1 at Valdeth, and 1 at Gent. These are attack rolls, so...
I used my reaction this round already.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I
yeah.
did.
Yeah, because you tried to teleport to Scuzz and got blocked by the null.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
So 24 to hit Gent, an 18 to hit Ithram, and an 18 to hit Titania.
Titania?
I thought you said Valdeth.
Oh, sorry. Valdeth, right. Sorry. So
18 misses.
Yeah.
Hits me.
I'm going to use Arcane Deflection. That'll make my AC 19.
All right, so yeah, Valdeth, you instinctively feel something hot racing towards you and just duck out of the way. Ithram, you watch the beam fly towards you, throw up an arm, and that invisible shield breaks in front of you. You're busy trying to reload as that beam just hits you straight in the chest.
Scusi, I use my wand because I do have one of those.
Gent, you take 21 points of radiant damage. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, I'm terrible at those.
Someone's going to their own dimension.
20.
A 20 succeeds. So just get blasted.
And you said 21 points of radiant?
21 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And you just get blasted by this energy. And that's the end of its turn. Made 3 attacks and rose up into the air. Actually, you can do something else. No, it's good. It'll do that later.
Cool.
Vespia.
Am I still blind?
You are still blind. You're blinded for a minute.
Cool.
So 10
Cool.
rounds.
Okay.
It's really great for us spellcasters, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, her main priority right now is kind of just getting out of there because she's about to drop.
Also fair.
She's going to do her best to stumble backwards out of there.
You can at the very least tell where the heat is coming from because this thing is putting off a lot of heat.
All right.
So you can just move away from the hot, basically.
Move towards the cold.
Move toward the heat.
You're like a roly-poly where light and shadow, except just heat and cold.
Okay. She's going to stay there for now. And that is her turn.
You want to dash to move further?
Oh, if I can, absolutely.
Yeah, action dash.
Yep, move another 30.
Double your movement speed.
Okay.
All right. Sin.
All right. So I have a question.
Yes.
I know this has been discussed before, but I don't remember if it was in one of your games. If you polymorph yourself, are you no longer blind?
That is a very good question. Let me look at something real quick. I don't
New
think
set
it's
of eyes, so who knows?
it's definitely something that has been discussed before. I don't know if it's been discussed in my game.
Also, I need to ask, just to be clear, polymorph specifically says you can you can transform a creature that you can see, but I assume if it's to yourself, you don't need to see yourself.
You never need to see yourself to target yourself.
Okay.
You are always aware of where yourself is.
Okay.
Something horrible has happened to your charisma score.
Unless something very bad has happened, and you're probably an aberration at that point. Probably. Let's see. Last iteration. I would say, based on
Because
the
you
reading of
get
the
full
thing,
hit points.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
would
yeah,
assume-
absolutely. Yeah, you would not. The new form would not be blinded. Now, when you go back to yourself, if it hasn't been a minute yet, you would still be blinded in your normal
Of course,
form.
100%, and I expect that. That's fine.
And obviously that wouldn't count for being a changeling shifting your form to another
Okay.
persona. But
Now,
for
important
polymorph
question
would work.
here: when I polymorph, will I have to make a new saving throw?
yes, because you're only immune to the effect if you succeed on it.
Well, that screws that idea.
You probably want something that has a really high intelligence.
Name the
No, you
beast
can't, because that's it. You can only
with
turn
a
into
really
beasts.
high intelligence.
A dolphin.
That's true polymorph.
Flop.
It's my druid
flop.
again. It's my druid idea again.
Flop,
Yes.
Just you succeed the saving throws. You're not blind. You are suffocating and baking, though.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be a blind rampaging animal, but I'll be a rampaging animal, and I will get a hit point bank. I am polymorphing myself into a T-Rex.
Hey!
Oh yeah,
awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
I was gonna say do something with pack tactics, and you'd cancel out the disadvantage. But I think T-Rex is better.
I don't think you can cancel out disadvantage on saving throws with pack tactics. It's only attack rolls.
Oh, I just meant on the disadvantage on
Disadvantage on
Oh,
attack
yeah.
rolls for
No,
being
yeah,
blinded
legit.
thing. Yeah. Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
anything with pack tactics has like 5 hit points. Not quite
Yeah.
that low.
I'm
but
very interested to see if you can hit a 19, given that you're at a -4 to the
it's
die.
physically impossible. Unless John
It is
rolls a natural
amazing.
20, will allow it to
I mean,
happen.
strictly speaking, natural 20s on saving throws are always successes. It's no wait, hang on.
No,
I was gonna say I do
only
not
attack
think that's a
rolls.
roll.
There's
rules
a
is
weird,
writ, it's only attack rolls.
as I say, raw is like modified the natural 20 and natural 1 rules so often.
All right, let's watch this saving throw happen. I can't wait to roll a nat 1
Hang on,
and
let me
have a
get you your-
-3.
Let me get you your T-Rex. Hang on.
I mean, it's there.
No, I have to do a thing so I don't.
Oh,
so I can,
sure. so I can control it.
So you can control it, and so I don't have so that the only copy of a T-Rex in my bestiary isn't just the one you control.
Well, I'm too excited to roll, so I'm going to roll it now.
Go ahead.
4. Why did that? Oh, because it's an NPC. So I rolled an 8, which makes it a 4.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Super
I am a
proud.
blind T-Rex.
Question: are you trying to cover your eyes with your tiny T-Rex arms?
That's true.
why-
Okay, here's
that's why
a thought.
you failed. You didn't have the.
Here's
armor.
a thought. If I were to turn around
Turn around.
or just cover my eyes, since apparently that's what allowed Titania to avoid it.
Yes, I'll say since you know it's coming, you can. I'll say you could use your reaction to avert your gaze.
Okay. Cool. I'm visioned.
You
Of
just,
a
you just
T-Rex
can't
and
look
I
in
can
its
see
direction,
shit.
which means you're functionally blinded when trying to attack it anyway.
That's fine. It means I know where it is, as opposed to his sin, where anything I can do is pretty much a spell attack. Well, that's not true. I have my sword, but and I will for my that was my action. That was that. I will just move towards the heat.
Yeah.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Oh, you should have the character sheet there available to you now.
Probably I'll roll off that so that way it'll actually show Sinosaurus Rex. So it'll actually show to you guys, but
So I believe you're large enough to reach it where it's at.
if you could also give me control of the token.
Oh, you should have. Oh, I know what happened there. Hang on.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. How high
Yes.
up in the air is he?
30 feet up.
30 feet.
How tall is a
you're-
T-Rex?
As I say,
5,
you're
10, 15.
15 feet tall, so
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got mad hops. T-Rex has got mad hops.
You're 15 feet.
Have you
which means-
seen their legs?
Important question for Jeremy. Did you turn into a boy T-Rex or a girl T-Rex?
You know what?
Or is your gender murder?
Knowing yes, 100%.
Well, no, Jeremy, it's
So-
because I need to know whether to call you Mr. Sinosaur or Miss Sinosaur.
I mean, it's sin, so either way.
Also, is there a little red diamond in the T-Rex's forehead?
So
saw where that was going.
your bite and tail attacks
know
both
how
have
I
a
didn't
10-foot
figure
reach. Your bite and tail attacks both have a 10-foot reach. You yourself are 15 feet tall, which means that you can hit a target that's 25 feet in the air. I
Right.
will say that you can hop 5 feet to smack it in the air. It will be a disadvantage attack, but it's already a disadvantage attack because you're averting your
Okay.
gaze. So
I can't attack this round because I used the casting it was the action.
Yeah.
But good to know.
Oh, this might be better.
yeah, no, you can definitely
Glorious.
just do a little. Do the just do like a who's the fighting raptor from one of the fighting games?
It's the game that I hate. It's Killer
Tekken?
Instinct, and
Killer
I
Instinct?
don't
Yeah.
remember.
There's
don't
definitely a
remember the
dinosaur
name.
in Tekken. There's
Yeah.
there's Gon in Tekken, the little guy. The little manga dinosaur.
if you're thinking of the Killer Instinct Raptor, their name is literally Riptor.
Yes.
Riptor the raptor. There we go.
Riptor is a human Velociraptor hybrid.
All right. Well, either
Smash.
way, that's
For my bonus action,
Okay.
I will roar, which is T-Rex for get your ass down here.
Grummond.
Manifestation of the soul. If you don't get your ass down here.
Can I run up a T-Rex?
Yes.
Will the
I was
T-Rex
just
let
about
you?
to do that. Yes.
Yes.
Ah!
I am a ladder.
If the T-Rex lets you, you absolutely
The
can.
T-Rex allows it.
All right.
You have to.
I am so on board for this. I am helping.
I need to. I'm not going to make you justify it mechanically. I just need to know how Grummond knows that there's a T-Rex there, and that B, the T-Rex will let you run up it.
It did
God,
just
he's
roar.
got ears.
Air displacement.
It did just roar.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
I don't think they're silent.
What's the stealth factor on a tyrannosaur that's running at something while not looking at it?
Very stealthy creatures.
D&D is silly.
Yeah, it is. Whee! All right. Do you need me to roll to run up the T-Rex?
No, you're a monk. You can just do it.
All right, cool. All right. So
Monk shit.
Grumman turns and is like, "Oh, that son. All right. Not a problem. Just like when the lamps burn out in the back room at the tavern. All right, just climb the T-Rex and comes running over.
The implication
charges up.
here being that there is a T-Rex in the tavern.
Right, that tyrannosaur that is a
I'm
permanent
so glad
fixture of the
you're
broken
speaking this out loud.
It's
Bell.
taxidermied. You know, like you keep in the back room
Taxidermy
at the
T-Rex
tavern.
at the back
Yeah.
of a tavern. When the lights go out, you
There's
climb
not
the
exactly
T-Rex.
room for it in the common room
he's
all the
got-
time, so
he's
we have
got
to
a little-
store it in the back room.
He's got a little straw hat with corks hanging off of it and a Hawaiian t-shirt over his tiny arms. And so Grumman
Life finds a way. It's me. I'm life.
turn and run up. It's a T-Rex dressed like Nedry.
I know the hunter that got you the T-Rex. Like I know the
Fantastic.
characters just popped into my head. I know them.
Fantastic. It has to be a Bellmender. So he will run up, starting sort of come over, find the tail. He's like, all right, I know how this goes. And Sin, you have a Bellmender on you, and Grumman sort of starts at the tail, runs up towards. I would assume, even though I'm blinded, I would assume I can sort of sense the source of this
No, you
incredibly
can
blinding light.
Yeah, you can sense the heat. None of you are
Okay.
unaware of where the star is.
Yeah. And then run up to the top, and since for some reason I don't have my magic punches, I'm just gonna start jumping and punching.
Oh no, they're back now. They only go away for a round.
They come back. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Eldritch Claw then.
All right. So we'll be with disadvantage because while you know where
Sure.
it's at, you're still blind.
That's a 29. That's a 28. So I
That
assume
hits.
that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
That is
And
12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
And provides the smell of boiling alcohol.
And then in addition to that, 2 points of force damage and 2 points of electric damage. And I am pretty sure this won't work, but Drummond is nothing if not an optimist, so I'm going to try Stunning Foam.
All right. What's the save?
It is, I believe, an 18. And it's Constitution.
All right. Rolled a 29.
So just got it. All right, let me then I'm gonna go again. Time I actually remember to roll with disadvantage. That's I think a 20 is the
20
lowest.
still hits.
All right. 18 points of magical bludgeoning and 4 points force, 4 points electric.
As you punch a star.
Does this do you need me to differentiate damage, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try it again, try to stun him again.
All right. 19 on the save.
Oh, getting closer. Okay. That's how that works. All right. I'm going to spend another key point to activate Flurry of Blows.
Exactly. Next time he'll roll a 9.
Exactly. Oh, damn. Natural 20 and a 5, so 19.
A 19 just hits.
All right.
You have to roll a 4 or lower to miss it.
Okay. So, I mean, that was still close. 9 points of magical bludgeoning, 6 points of force damage, and 1 point of electric. And because there's only one of him, I only get one more attack this round. So I think that still hits.
Yep. 21 hits.
And 16 points of magical bludgeoning. 5 points of force damage and 1 point of electric. And I forgot. I will if you'll still let me, I will try to, I just keep pumping in key points until I can stun him or until I'm out of attacks. So 2 more on those last 2 hits, please.
All right. That's a natural 1 on the con save for the first one.
Boom. All right, then I don't want to spend it again on the second one unless he's doing a legendary.
He is immune to being stunned.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
But you found out.
Yep, absolutely. It's just like being a monk of the Cobalt Soul, except I just keep punching something until it doesn't work. And then I will settle in up here on the head.
All right.
I'll find a comfortable seat and say, "All right, let's do this one. I assume that's you, Titania. Let's get him."
Speaking of the head, Scuzz.
Scuzz definitely like rubs his eyes and is like, "Okay, here I go." And he hears Drummond run towards the T-Rex, and in his little goblin brain, he's like, "Oh, that's a really smart idea. T-Rexes are formidable. It's formidable." Yeah, I don't have a good reason for why Scuzz would also run up the T-Rex. Just that I imagine he runs. No, grab my token. Wrong button. He runs this way and realizes that the thing is not in front. He's like, "Where is it?
A room up here.
Where is it?" So he moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then uses a dash to get up there with Drummond on top of the T-Rex. And he knows where the T-Rex is, and he knows where Drummond is because his blind sense. So anything within 10 feet of Scuzz, he knows where it is. So as soon as he runs into it, he's like, "Oh, yes. Just good rogue brain skills."
Ent, is that you?
No, it's me.
Oh,
Don't move.
Hey.
And Scuzz is going to use Drummond as the extension of the ladder and
Fantastic.
leap up and try and strike God.
So you go up 15 feet up the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and you go up another 5 feet up Drummond.
Yeah.
And then, so you're 10 feet away.
And then he floats because he's still in ghost form, so he just floats 10 feet up. Strike.
I think I said it last time, but I take it back. This is the creation of man parody painting that you really need.
There you go.
Make the attack.
Which is just like the original, except okay. Adam is a goblin and being lifted up by a dwarf on a Tyrannosaurus.
This is
creationism.
Creationism.
Goblin
being lifted up by a dwarf on a Tyrannosaurus to shank God.
In the hole in the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I don't imagine I get a advantage on this attack, John.
No.
Okay.
You have a disadvantage because you're still blind.
No.
I'm not.
Blind sight.
I
blind
don't.
Sight, right.
Yes.
The blind sight.
20. Yes.
20 hits.
I mean, you got buddies in also in base to base contact, right?
It's not what I wanted to roll.
No, none of you are in base to base contact.
No, nobody's. It's floating at least 10 feet above everybody.
Yes. Roll all of that. Roll
Scuzz
all
is the
of
only
those
one in
dice.
melee with it.
I'll get up to melee with it soon.
No, that's not right. Hold on. Sorry.
I feel like I may just want to roll the damage.
I mean, not that it like affects the mechanics of sneak attack because it does mention within 5 feet of the target, but technically Drummond is in melee because his reach is currently 15 feet.
The Eldritch Claw
extends your melee reach to 15 feet.
Yeah, it does.
Does it extend it when it's not during?
Yeah, when the reach of your melee attacks becomes 15 feet.
Yeah, I get opportunity
for the minute.
attacks within 15, all that good stuff.
Oh.
Okay. Ignore the 28. That was my sneak attack, but I don't get that. Actually, no.
Hang on. Wait. I'm confirming a thing real quick about the rules of sneak attack.
It does require them to be within 5 feet, unfortunately.
Yeah. No. It's not that. It's not just that you're within threat range. You have to be within 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's all good. This thing.
Boy, howdy, that could be busted even at low levels with a rogue and a dude with a pole arm.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Or you have the rogue be the person with the pole arm.
So John, this is all the things that you're getting right now.
You got lighter finesse. Pole arms
don't. A lot of things are happening. So Skuz strikes with bookmark.
Okay.
12 points of piercing.
Okay.
2 points of lightning.
Okay.
13 points of necrotic.
You learn that it is immune to necrotic damage.
Great. And this also might not do anything, is it's fire, but 15 points of fire from Green Flame Blade.
You learn that it's immune to fire damage.
Great. Amazing.
It is a star.
Wait, but you ate the behir meat, so you also get the one.
I did the two.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
My bad.
Great. And then Skuz is going to stand there because he used his entire movement to run up. So he's
at the.
Can Grumman just hold him up?
No, you don't have to. Skuz is floating.
Oh, okay.
At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
With legendary action, because you're in melee with it. The Sealman Manifest splits apart and then comes back together sort of in your face. And you just sort of sense this warmth and heat as the rest of you watch it sort of spark this flare of light as it hits you with a star
The rest
flare.
of us who actually have vision.
It has disadvantage because I'm a ghost.
What about the ghost causes disadvantage?
Because he's
a ghost.
Because he has a
just
spectral form. Yeah, because he's slightly incorporeal.
Yep, that's fair. I want to make sure.
John, it may not say it in the letter of the rules, but it's definitely in the spirit of the thing.
Like,
does an 18 hit you, Skuz?
It meets. Damn it.
That was with disadvantage. The other one was a 33, which would have been a natural 20. So that's,
I'll take.
Well, that's good.
That's okay.
That's good.
Because my deck.
So you take 29 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of radiant damage. As it
29
flares a star in front of you.
29 plus
39
10.
total.
39. Yeah. Okay. Great. Amazing. You guys watch Skuz get shunted out of this star and fall to the ground.
I would like to try to catch them.
Dexterity.
Oh, nope. I didn't mean an X.
Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm going to cancel the disadvantage.
All right.
Drunkard's luck.
You use your reaction already, Nikki.
18.
You're right. I keep forgetting fucking evasion.
Real uncanny dodge, but yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
So,
yeah.
So uncanny dodge to have the damage. So hang on.
Thank God.
Well, I got an 18 to catch.
Yeah. So if they still fall, then you catch them.
Oh, I see.
Half of 39 is.
That would be
19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. There.
So you're still up.
Still. Oh boy.
Hang in there.
So you were actually at 32 when you took that damage, so it'd be lower
Yes.
than 19. You would have taken 19 from 32.
Right.
So Skuz did not fall.
Correct. This guy's still
All right,
up
I'm
there.
gonna give myself that key point back then.
There
if
you
I
go.
may.
So it would be, you should be at,
13.
yeah, 13.
I'm good at math.
All right. So yeah, it just sort of like it does this gesture and then snaps an ethereal finger and forms combustion in front of you, engulfing Skuz in a star. Skuz is still there, but took
Very
damage.
singed.
Sing this combustion to me.
Ithram.
Sorry, just real quick for Nikki. Is this thing surrounding Scuzz? Like, it did
No.
Scuzz get put in between these two?
No,
Like a
a star.
sandwich?
A star got formed on top of you and then
Okay.
dissipated.
That's fine.
All right. Second, I have to check.
And Ithram, I will say, you because you can see right now, you did see that the green flame blamed from Scuzz's attacks didn't seem to do anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I can only use cantrips right now anyways, since I used Arcane Deflection. But I'm going to try to pull this thing to the ground with 2 sapping stings. I know the necrotic isn't going to do anything, but hopefully I can get it prone. So it's going to make 2, let me just throw it. DC 19 con saves.
A natural 20 and a 26.
Great. That's me.
All right. Titania.
Well, Ithram, that's not close enough. I'm gonna take flight and head 5, 10, 15, 20, 5:30 there. Hang on. Yeah, there. And do mass cure wounds at 5th level. I'm gonna do it. It's a bubble of 30 feet. So to get Vespia, who's the most injured, I think, yeah, I can get everyone on this side of the dinosaur. Basically. Including myself. That's gonna be, oh goodness, 3d8 plus 5.
I'm muted. You're muted, Craig.
Oh yeah. Wait. So, sorry. Did somebody ask me something?
Nope.
Okay.
Everyone gets 19 hit points.
Yay! Thanks.
Yep, except for Ithram and Annabella.
And the
All right,
T-Rex.
I'm made.
Wait, does Gent get those too, or is he out of range?
You're out of range too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry.
No
Does
healing
Scuzz get it
for
or
Yes.
no?
Scuzz gets it. Send your T-Rex.
I do not. I am at max
Yeah,
hit
it's
points
at
for
max,
my form.
but you know, that's what I can get.
Is that healing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm already
Yeah.
at full.
I don't think I can get. Actually, if I move it, hang on. That would miss them. 30 there. Actually, can I shift that to be coming from right here? Because then I can get Ghent and everyone else. Yeah. 30 and 30 up to there. Would get Grummond too, still. So 19 to Ghent. Also.
Cool.
As I figure out geometry.
Simple geometry.
And wings. Ethereal, like,
Damn it, William.
creepy bat wings. Sprout out.
Okay.
Because I am now hovering next to the dinosaur head. It's very cool. I pat you on the head.
At the end of your turn.
Yep.
I should point out you should be careful about that. I have an intelligence of 2 right now,
Well, I did it.
and I might eat you.
It's okay. You won't have to worry about it. At the end of
Oh, good.
At the end of your turn, it uses its remaining 2 legendary actions to
Cool.
increase its size by 1 category.
Great.
And then, as it does so, explode. Not damaging itself, obviously, but everyone except for Vespia and Gent and Shikar need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
What in the Pokemon self-destruct?
I will point out that Grummond is in the middle, especially if I fail this. Oh, nope, natural 20.
I rolled a 10.
Grummond is in the middle of going, like, having just felt the healing energy and realizing that Titania is there. Grummond is in the middle of going, who the hell am I sitting on?
Are you kidding me? Nope. I have a lucky point. I'm going to use
Yeah,
a
no,
lucky
sorry.
point.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Nikki.
I have
Stop
inspiration.
stealing.
Oh no!
Stop stealing my gimmick.
For,
Give
for
me
I rolled a
those-
3, not a 2. Okay.
For those who may be listening rather than watching, that was a 15 on the dexterity save, followed by the spend of a lucky point, and then another 15.
With a plus 12 on
I mean, I still only take half. Because of
still get
evasion.
evasion, and Grumman
But-
has evasion too, I believe, right?
Yes, I
Yep,
do.
as does Valdeth.
That is Valdeth. All right, so
Oh,
Valdeth
look,
and
a
Grumman
T-Rex
take no
has
damage.
evasion.
Annabella needs to also make a save. Hang on. I hope I don't kill Annabella while Alana's not here.
Hey, I forgot to mention something because I never use arcane deflection or never get a chance to. It took 8 points of force damage when I used arcane deflection.
Oh, does it
Because-
bounce it back?
Ooh.
Yeah,
From a
deflecting
distance?
shroud. Yeah, 60 feet. Anything within 60 feet.
Okay.
Up to 3 creatures, but there's only one. So
Nice. So how much damage was that?
8 points of force damage.
Nice.
Whittling
nice.
away.
Nice.
Does a 17 pass?
No.
Okay. Then I won't use it again.
We established that it's DC for most things is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I have an inspiration, but I don't want to spend it on that because I only have a plus 1.
Hey,
to that
Annabella
roll.
succeeded. Annabella does not have evasion, and thus will take half damage. So those of you that failed, and those of you that succeeded that don't have evasion, will take some damage. All right. So, Titania.
Yup.
Titania and Ithram will both take. Titania, Ithram, and the Spinosaurus Rex will all take 58 points of radiant damage.
Ha! Jesus.
Scuzz and Annabella will both take 29 points of radiant damage.
Ithram is smoldering.
As
I'm not even at half my hit points.
as it goes nova for a moment while it increases in size.
It's got set 4 hit points.
Hey, Ithram's at 5.
All right.
Nice.
Great.
First 2 phases, pretty easy. Third phase, it's a star. Annabella.
It's a
It's Annabella's turn. So Annabella's gonna back the fuck up
Good.
to the wall.
I feel like
And-
I'm playing Elden Ring because Valdeth has been dodge rolling through literal everything.
And this thing is doing damage from the window to the wall.
Annabella is going to shoot at it. I'm gonna make an executive decision and have them use their void arrows. So you watch as Annabella sort of reaches for a quiver and feels around for a second before pulling out this an arrow that looks like it's made entirely of ebony metal, just like completely dark metal.
Vanta Black.
Knocks it and fires with disadvantage.
Oh.
That was the wrong thing, but it's the same attack roll. Yeah, no. And they don't hear anything. You all notice that the arrow doesn't really make any sound as it flies past, but it definitely flies past and just barely avoids hitting Scuzz. And they're going to make a second attack.
Don't do that again, please.
A 20. This time, this blackened arrow smashes into the star from behind and disappears. But the star seems to react to it.
Like, negatively, I hope.
Deals 12 psychic damage to it.
Ooh.
Yes, negatively. Valdeth.
Cool. Well, considering this thing is made of radiant damage, it's probably also immune to radiant damage, but we're gonna find out in a minute.
I think the appropriate way to say it is made of pain.
I will use my bonus action to overcharge the brooch of many sizes.
And as you do, you all watch as Valdeth grows to be the same size as the T-Rex.
I recognize a threat and bite it.
We can keep this train going. I got the spell
10,
prepared too.
15,
Yes!
20.
Listen, we may not beat the star, but we will confuse the star.
And
And that's almost as good.
I also have Eldritch Maul active, which means that I get a 15-foot reach in my attacks.
And you're 15 feet tall, which means you can just reach it.
I have both enlarge and huge on my damage modifiers.
And large and huge. Do you also have in Picante?
Attack with Star Metal Gunblade. Chomp. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Second attack. That's an 18, which still misses probably.
You swing up once, you miss, you swing down again, trying to hit in that area, and you just feel something bat the sword away as these entities of flame just knock your blade aside.
In the ass. Do I have anything else that I can do right now? No, I don't. Okay.
All right. So that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Gent.
Okay, well, seeing all of this going down, and that it's kind of made of fire mostly, it's going to move 15 feet up, twist the action on the Emperor's Virtue again, take 2 shots with Ice Shot. $26 to hit.
26 hits.
10 magical piercing and 4 cold. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
10 magical piercing and 6 cold damage.
Right.
Is there any particular reaction to the cold damage that he can see?
It takes it. It doesn't seem like it's super effective or anything like that.
Okay. And then he'll glance over at Vespia. Vespia, are you all right? Do you need anything?
The ability of sight would be lovely.
I don't have that. Oh, and no. I guess we'll hold on to that for
Just
now.
go, Titania!
Right? Yep, pretty much. But she looks a little busy and also, a little deathy. So we're gonna hold off on that for now. He's just gonna stand over here and try and cover Vespia as best he can in case anything happens.
All right. Top of the round, Seal Made Manifest's turn. Again, it begins to spiral around, and it concentrates its fiery plasma radiant energy in 3 spots. And you watch as 3 more stars form, one around the Sinosaurus Rex's head, one around Grummond, and one around Valdeth.
After
Let's
it attacks, I'm gonna
go.
retaliate.
If these are ranged attacks,
No, these are melee attacks.
Okay.
That would be awesome if they were range attacks and they missed, because I could
All
throw one back.
A 25 to hit Valdeth, a 30 to hit Grummond, and a 21 to hit the Sinosaurus Rex.
Yeah, it does
Let
hit
me check and see. Yeah, it hits.
That hits me, and because it hits me, I can use my Blood Fury tattoo.
Go on.
Blood Fury tattoo. When a creature you... Oh, wait, I have to be able to see it. Fucking blindness.
Does a 30 hit Grummond?
John, come on.
You're a monk. I never know, okay?
I mean, unless I'm missing something.
Okay. So, Valdeth, you take 24 points of bludgeoning and 17 points of radiant damage. Grummond, you take 16 points of bludgeoning and 15 points of radiant damage. And Sinosaurus takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of radiant damage.
All right, can you run? You went through that too fast.
24 and 17 to Valdeth. 16 and 15 to Grummond. 14 and 8 to Jeremy.
Well,
Or to Sinosaurus.
gang, I got some bad news. I'm down to only 160 left.
Wow. Poor you.
As these...
I'm
oh, wait,
gonna
hang on.
use-
Sorry, hang on. These are slightly increased. I forgot about one thing.
Shoot.
Oh man, Grummond, you poor thing.
An extra...
Unfortunate.
Wow. Huh. An extra 6 damage to all 3 of you.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna use my reaction.
All right.
Teleporting across from Valdeth, I think. So here. And I'm gonna make a scythe attack.
And then
All right.
fall, because I don't think you can fly right now.
Is Scuzz okay?
She's got wings.
Oh, she does? Okay.
I've got wings.
Scuzz didn't take any damage. Those were
Scuzz
target
is still
attacks.
up. Okay, yeah. So it's
It's
not
still
it's
up.
not an AoE.
No, those were just 3
Okay.
different attacks. 32 does hit, yes.
Oh, good. That's 13 slashing, 12
You
necrotic.
ignore necrotic resistance. I don't think you ignored necrotic immunity, though.
It doesn't say that. No, it's
Yeah.
just ignore resistance. I do have a question though,
Yeah, go ahead.
because I can use the I can give necrotic damage as temporary HP to anyone within 30 feet. Does
You
that
have to deal the damage.
happen? Okay.
Yeah, you have to
Darn
deal
it.
the damage to siphon out the
All
health.
right. Fine. Well, I slash at it.
Yep, takes 13 slashing damage. Anything else in your turn? Oh, sorry, that was just your
wasn't my
reaction.
turn.
That was just your reaction. Right,
Yep.
right, right. Sorry. It's the end of its turn. Vespia!
Okay. This is only going to end well. Vespia is going to cast Icicle Javelin at it,
Yeah.
which has a range of 120 feet.
All right. So it's going to be disadvantage unless it's a saving throw.
Okay.
It's an
I'm
attack.
asking you if it's
It's
a
an
saving
attack.
throw.
It's
Okay,
an
yeah,
attack.
So
yeah,
make
so-
the attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
Don't miss.
Is this like the Game of Thrones scene?
Which Game of
He's
Thrones?
frozen. The one where the guy throws an ice javelin?
At the dragon.
Yeah.
20.
20 hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
It's okay. I was casting it at level 2, so that is 48.
The one where the guy eats his kids. Don't worry about it.
I don't remember that.
I'm not gonna eat you
19.
today.
19.
That's
Oh.
19 ice or cold damage.
All right.
You may have thought he was joking, Nikki, but that did actually happen.
No, it's just like I forgot. I've put a lot of that show into the recesses of my mind.
It was
sorry,
from,
what
it
show?
was from the later, entirely forgettable seasons.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Anything else in your turn, Holly?
I think that's it for now.
All
Can't do much
right.
else.
It was
Sinosaurus
Arthur's revenge
Rex.
on Walder Frey.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Still standing, thanks to that puddle of hit points you're standing in.
Still standing, yes. I hope the people on my head can hold on tight, because I'm
sure
about
they
to
can.
leap I'm about to leap into the air and
Hell
attack
yeah.
twice. Wait, no, once. Because I don't think leaping in the air will help my tail attack.
I mean, you spin around.
Do it.
360 no scope with the
Chop,
tail.
In air.
You ever-
360 no scope.
I like the idea. Jump up, bite, spin
And
around
down.
because it's a ninja T-Rex.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
this
it's
is a
No,
front
what
flip.
you do is you reach up, you bite, and then while you're biting, you like flex, whip the tail, and then let go.
Look, it works for me.
You twerk it to
I-
death with your tail.
Oh
Come
my
on, let's
god.
go.
We have a
I-
rogue
I would
T-Rex.
just
Ninja
I would just like to
T-Rex.
point out my child who is in the room who has played D&D but not at this level has been
Mhm.
listening and just said, "What is happening?"
Oh, just you wait.
Not at this level,
Question.
and also not with me running in.
If I move here, do I negate my disadvantage?
Yes.
All right,
Good,
y'all are
I'll
coming
need
for
that
a ride,
too.
folks.
You just take Grumman with you. Scuzz is floating in the air.
Can I grab Scuzz?
Your
Don't
hand
have
goes
to.
through because they're a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody's
Scuzz, and like,
incorporeal. I don't think you can grapple them.
oh my god, you tried to grapple me. You just hit me for the last bit of my hit points.
Public. Do.
No. If we want to send Grumman
Yeah, that
down
makes
the dark
sense.
path,
Hold on, let me check and see something.
Oh my god.
it just like spends the rest of the campaign going, "They look like good, strong hands, don't they?"
Don't. Why? What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
And the same thing that's wrong with you. We watch the same traumatizing films as small children.
All right, I have one inspiration left. Fuck it.
Inspiration for the
Go
dinosaur
big
bite.
with the bite or go home.
Big with the bite.
Real big.
Oh.
You should have the tail.
Well,
you should have the tail.
We still got the tail. We'll see how this goes.
You
I
rolled
am-
a 3, a 4, and a 4.
Jeremy gonna Jeremy.
Let's not forget my intelligence save of 2.
Yeah.
And you're really throwing off that bell curve today, my guy.
The sad thing is, I feel like this is the most that Grummond and Sin have ever had in common, a negative intelligence modifier.
Well,
Yeah.
there's my turn.
Grummond.
Thanks, mystery dinosaur, whoever you might be. You got me right where I want to be. And I will start attacking. Am I flanking?
Yep.
All right, cool. So that cancels out the disadvantage from being blind.
Correct.
All right, cool. Eldritch Claw. 32. Gonna assume that's a hit.
Yep, 32 hits.
14 points of.
So- Before you finish your damage roll,
Oh.
it had 7 hit points left.
Oh my god.
I should say one of them had 7 hit points left.
Okay.
So you punch up and through one of these 2 cosmic entities. And as you do, you watch the rest of those of you that can see, watch as it begins to fall apart and crackle. And as it does, you watch as both of them suddenly condense, and one more Nova explosion. Everyone except for Gent and Annabella needs to make a dexterity saving throw, because Gent is just outside the line. To the point where Vespia isn't.
22.
Oh my god.
12. Oh, shoot. I still have that disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my only inspiration.
I'm gonna
for that.
use. I mean,
18.
That's better.
yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use Arcane Deflection because that'll put me right at 22. So it's a save, but I have 5 hit points, so it doesn't really matter. So fuck you, 8 hit point, eight force points.
Get him.
No. Yeah, even with the lucky points, the cosmics are just like, you know what, you fucking goblin. You had it too good for too long.
All right.
Call it in your chips.
So we have a 22 from Drummond, who has evasion, so save. 17 from Vespia, who does not have evasion.
Nope.
An 11 from Valdeth, which was a
I used my only inspiration to make it a 23.
An 18 from Ithram, which you made it a 22 with your thing, so that's a success.
Yep.
Natural 20 for Titania, which is a success. An 18 from Sinosaurus, which is not a success. And a 16 ultimately from Skuz, which is a failure. So you're still taking half damage. So Grumman takes none. Everyone else takes either.
Valdeth takes none.
Grumman takes none. Valdeth takes none. Titania and Ithram take half. And everyone else takes full. So. All right. Those of you that take full damage, you take 52 points of radiant damage. Those of you that take half,
26.
yeah, 26.
I have 2
As
I'm
hit
gonna need
points.
my other token back.
I'm knocked out.
I am so down.
Oh, jeez.
Grumman, you fall.
All right.
He does not, because he's in my radius, he doesn't take 2 death saves.
No,
from a
Grumman
hit.
that
No,
falls
I-
physically.
I'm not standing on a dinosaur anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
Does
falls
Grumman
physically.
fall on Sin's head?
Absolutely, Grumman falls on Sin's head.
No.
Thunk. You don't take any damage, but that's what happens. I mean, unless you dodge it, but. Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, were you doing something to not fall on Sin's head?
I mean, will it do damage?
No.
Okay. Then I think actually probably how high up is the remaining entity at this point?
Well, right now it's just sort of a swirling vortex. It hasn't coalesced into an entity yet.
God damn it. So do I lose the rest of my turn?
No.
Okay.
It's still doing a thing. I was wondering if you were doing anything to avoid falling on sand. I'm still calculating the end of that ability right now.
I mean, I would prefer not to land on my friend's head.
So here is also a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I change back because I lose my form,
The excess damage bleeds over.
correct. I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Am I going back to the form the persona I was last in? Do I get to choose, or does it go into default Sin?
I would say it goes back to the persona you were last in. It's
Okay.
it's sort of a recognize the save state kind of thing.
So it's Roz.
So
Oh
So-
shucks!
so this fiery explosion has erupted around. Skuz hits the ground in physical form. Titania still up, but barely. Grumman falls. Sin reforms. Ithram hits the ground. Vespia hits the ground. And this swirling vortex.
I hit the ground while I was unconscious from 30 feet in the air.
Goblins bounce.
You're within
Goblins bounce.
you're within range of Titania. you're within range of Titania's effect.
Oh, thank
yeah,
God.
it does.
I don't know how far that. I didn't know how far that
Basically,
was.
you don't. Let me see what the specifics are, because I
You
haven't
just
used
take
it
one death
before.
save. You don't take two.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, just it prevents you from getting critical death saves on any in any melee attacks against you, and that
Yeah.
would include
Do
fall
not
damage in this
suffer
case.
critical hits when hit with melee attacks while incapacitated, and you have advantage on death saves if you're in my little gray aura there.
Oh, I already have it, but rad. I wish that stacked, but no, it's fine.
The swirling sphere of radiant energy coalesces into a portal, through which there is a soft blue glow. And you are out of initiative.
Can we see anything other than the glow?
It's a little bit high up, but if you look through it, like if Titania looks through it, you see what looks like a broken temple.
I'll get you.
Gent's picking up Vespia and carrying her towards the rest of the group. If it seems like peril has diminished.
Can we still not see?
Yeah, you're still blinded for another 7 rounds. So it'll
right,
wear out
42
soon. It'll wear out
seconds.
soon, but not.
I think so. So Grummond is still sort of in, Queensbury rules, fists up and sort of bouncing around, clearly not able to see anything. All right, where are you? Who's next? Come on.
Out of initiative, I want to use Blazing Revival, so the spirit inside of me goes up in flames, and I get half hit points back.
Are you gonna land first?
Yes.
Okay. So Titania lands, and the black robe and scythe just erupt in flames and. Wait, hang on. Is that an ability of the thing? Hang on, let me look at that real quick.
Blazing Revival.
I think that might be a leftover.
Is it a leftover?
Yeah, I think that might be something that I keep trying to delete but keeps not deleting. Yeah, that's something I keep trying to delete that keeps not deleting. That's not actually a thing that you have.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I don't know why it hasn't deleted every time.
I don't do that then, sadly.
Wait, if Vespi is unconscious, Gent is first going to stabilize her, then pick her up and carry her back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, what you have your 14th level ability is Avatar of the Harvest. The Blazing Revival shouldn't be there. Do you make sure you've I don't know why.
Yeah, I've got it right on my it's because I have also my other sheet in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond
know
sheet
that.
should
I
be
don't have it
correct.
on my Roll20 sheet, so I'll know
Yeah.
that that's not a thing I should have.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I think I can fix. I think you should be able to fix it, but might have to refresh your character sheet. Anyways, so yeah, no, you don't have that.
Gent, if you bring her in to my circle, she will stabilize.
Who's not blinded?
Gent.
Gent?
Yep.
And Val, Gent and Titania.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll bring Vespia over.
Right, and everyone needs to make death saving throws.
Yep.
Got
that needs to be done.
advantage
should
on
be
these
at-
if you're in the circle.
What circle?
The gray circle.
Vespia shouldn't have
can't
to make
see
any
the
death
orc.
saves because
Yeah, I
I
can't see your-
beat the DC
Hang on,
10
hang
on my.
Hang on. There. Yeah, get stabilized Vespia. So
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
What's going on? Is it down?
Yes.
so Scuzz, that's a 13.
Yes.
Anthem, you do have advantage, so go ahead and roll a second time there.
14.
So that's one successful save for the two of you. Titania.
I'm going to use Aura of Vitality. So this is energy just at 3rd level. It's a 30-foot aura, so again, the same aura that I've got One creature in the aura, including you, regains 2d6 hit points. I'm going to prioritize the people who are unconscious right now first.
Okay, so which one first gets the 2d6?
Ithram gets 2d. Well, yeah. Ithram gets 2d6. You have 11 hit points.
Woot.
2 successful saves from Scuzz.
Is Scuzz
So-
the only one who's not stabilized yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Next round, I'll be Scuzz.
All right, so go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
Oh, Scuzz gets 4 hit points.
Okay.
I live.
And this is
I
the
lived,
last,
bitch. Not 40.
a minute. So that's 2. I got
8 more
Vespia is the only
rolls.
one still unconscious, then I think, right?
Vespia.
Yeah.
5 hit points.
So you're back up to 5, Vespia.
Yep. To myself next time.
And so that was 3. This is 4.
7.
All right, you got 6 more.
6 more? Okay.
Mhm.
Plus 7.
Vespia again kind of sets you down on your feet now that you're awake.
Everyone
Thank
else
you.
is
Oh.
everyone's conscious now, right?
Yes.
Who?
And at about this point is where blindness wears off on everyone, so your eyesight's all beginning to come back now.
Then we'll have in the time between everything fight go quiet and blindness will have absolutely shifted form to a Morgan.
How many more of these do I get?
To who?
So that was 5. Sorry, that was 4. So you have 6 more.
6 more? Okay. I'm gonna do 2 on myself. So 13.
4 more.
Okay.
Jeremy, which form did you say?
Morgan.
Do I know Morgan?
Yes. Morgan is blonde elf.
Oh, okay. All right.
Vespia.
Yes.
12 total. And 1 to Ithram and 1 to Scuzz. Ithram. Sorry. Scuzz. 6. Play the dice roll.
Gent wants to look back towards the entrance of the cave and see if anything outside has changed and do we have friends coming in.
You look back towards the entrance of the cave. You can still hear fighting outside. It doesn't seem like
Okay.
anybody's coming in, though.
Okay. He's basically just gonna be down on one knee then, keeping his eyes there and let the rest of them figure out where we're going next.
Oh,
Is anyone not on their feet?
Nope, not at this point.
No, I don't mean mechanically. I mean literally. Is anyone still lying down?
Scuzz.
All right. Grummond is over by Scuzz and saying, "It was really something, wasn't it? How are you feeling? Here, get some of this down you, and we'll pass you a flask."
After
Yes.
that minute has passed, by the way, Valdeth shrinks down to her normal size and has like a moment of paralysis and then returns to normal.
I believe when you double bang it like that, you also get exhaustion.
No, it's when a creature returns to original size after overloading the brooch, it can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Okay.
Scuzz will absolutely take a drink of whatever you just handed him, Grummond. Like, thank you.
It is like a sort of a cherry cordial. It is very sweet. It is much sweeter. Other people who have had drinks that Grummond makes, this is much sweeter than most of them, but he feels like this is sort of Scuzz's bag.
Scuzz literally like puts the flask in his mouth. He just holds it between his teeth.
And as
He
you
can't
as,
use his other hand.
Until
and
it's gone.
as you all sort of like gather yourselves in the moment, knowing there's this portal above you that is opened to some sort of place. That's where we're going to take a quick break. So, if you're watching live, please stay tuned for these commercial messages. And remember, when we take our break, you take your break. So stand up, stretch your legs, move around, do whatever you need to do. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're back. A dinosaur story. Which, in this
We
case,
did.
was true because Jeremy became a
This is
dinosaur.
the one time you can say it.
It's not the one time.
It's
you
not
can't.
the one time. Anytime I open my mouth, I can say it.
One time I
But just
won't
because
put
you
text
can
about it.
doesn't
Yeah,
mean you
back off, Mom.
should.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you have all. Did you finish spending all your healing, Mara?
Yes.
Okay. You have all recovered after killing a star. And in front of you, there is this swirling, radiant vortex hovering about 15 feet in the air, through which you can see something, another area. Tanya, while she was higher up and could see through it, could see that there was some sort of broken down temple on the other side.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
So are we going through it now, or should we rest?
I think
concerned.
that was rather the point, and if we go through it, well, there's a chance that they can't follow us whenever they clear up whatever disagreements they're having outside.
Fair.
Don't know if
I-
it'll close behind us, but it at least bottlenecks them somewhat.
We should definitely move.
Can
Hey,
the
We can find a place to rest on the other side.
I'll
That
I'll go
would be
through-
advisable.
I'll go through first just to make sure that we're not walking into something worse than we're leaving here.
Excellent plan, Belmender.
How high up is the portal?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay.
I still have my wings. I could ferry people up there.
Yeah, if you don't mind, do you want to just sort of, chuck me in?
Yeah, hang on. Float down. The specter of your death picks you up and brings you up to the
I'm
portal.
reaching up like a little kid waiting to be picked up by giant death angel mom.
Yeah.
Who can say
Swing you in.
where the road goes?
You throw him through. As Grummond goes through the portal, Grummond, you land. This is sort of like a dirt, almost like a sandy texture beneath your feet. You look around and you see that there's this sort of like ethereal blue mist or fog that's sort of swirling around the area. And as you all watch Grummond go in, you suddenly feel the Titan skull begin to shift.
Right, we're going faster now.
Go faster, must go faster.
Yep.
From where Gent's standing, can he see any solid objects within 50 feet of him, but through the portal?
No.
All right.
And do I see anything else or anything else living where I am?
At the moment, you mostly just see what seems to be the remains of a temple. There are two large pillars that look like they at one point held up the front portion, like overhang of a roof. In the middle of this sort of dark area, you see that there is a distinct moonbeam that is shining down on a fountain, and just on the other side of the fountain, there seems to be some sort of figure like slumped down in the classic dead body pose, leaning back against a tall statue of a regal figure.
Is it can I see the portal from my side, or is there
Yeah.
no sign of it?
Yeah, you can see the
Okay.
portal from your side. And you can also see, as the rest of you see, bits of the ceiling, bits of the dirt and rock that have accrued for years, beginning to fall into the room.
Right. Grumman raises his hand to his ear and goes, "Right, I've landed like, oh wait, I don't have one. Well, that was poor planning. Can I stick my head back through the portal?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack, you are watching as things begin to fall down.
Yeah.
There's enough falling rubble that you could probably like swing shot your way through there if you're careful about it.
Would that be acrobatics or athletics?
Be acrobatics.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
All right.
I'm gonna use
Alright.
the one free first level cure wounds that I got, and
I'm a climber, not an acrobat.
There.
How
Damn
high
it,
up is
Jim.
it?
15 feet.
12 points for Vespia.
I will-
Check to make
I'll stick my head and arms through and try to help people in. I'll also shout, "Nothing immediately dangerous. There's some sort of temple and looks like a corpse that will probably attack us if we get too close." But
I'm going to, if I can, go around and I can cast fly at 6th level. That'll cover
4 people you could target with that.
4.
I Misty step up to it.
Vespia can fly.
Okay.
Sin
Um
appears up next to Grummond through the portal.
cool. So that's
Valdeth.
many do I have left?
Gent, Ithram, Scuzz. That should be everyone left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's above third, so 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I with 6, using 6 points out of the staff, I'm gonna cover everyone else so we can fly up there.
So you all feel the winds lift you up as you fly through. Once the last of you is through the portal, you turn back and look as it seems like the rock and such is falling because the skull itself is moving. And as you sort of get a sense of that skull beginning to shift, the portal closes. You find yourselves in what seems to be a fairly small area, lit primarily by the moonbeam in the middle of it, highlighting this fairly ornate but definitely old fountain in the middle of what used to be a grand temple. And surrounding you is sort of desert wasteland-ish, and blue ethereal fog.
Is it?
Jack did not come through with that.
Ambient temperature.
Cold. You can see your breath. It doesn't feel too terribly cold, but you can definitely cold enough to see your breath.
Okay.
Is there any runes or anything anything nearby that indicate that this might not be natural?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Jeremy, what were you saying?
I was about to ask the same regarding the moonlight,
Okay, Arcana check. Or Nature, one or two for that one.
because moonlight can be problematic if you're a shapeshifter.
Are we indoors or outdoors here?
Outdoors.
Outdoors, that kind of moonlight. Okay.
Yeah, in fact, like the temple in front of you is like the walls don't complete.
Jesus, Jeremy.
The walls are good for some cover, but you can't really see over them. But they definitely don't have a roof. Like you are
Okay.
outside in ruins.
Is there like snow on the ground or anything like that?
No, mostly
Okay.
just dirt and sand.
All right.
So with an 18 Ithram, there's no immediate Arcana there's no immediate like runes that you can see. It definitely feels there's definitely a magical effect happening on the area. Like this is not like the mist around you is not a naturally occurring phenomenon. That like beam of light emanating from an invisible source, as far as you can tell, is definitely not natural.
Okay.
Sin with a natural 1. It's magical of some kind. You don't know precisely what's generating it. You don't know what it will do to you as a shapeshifter.
Now that he's gotten a look around, Gent would like to basically make a magic and history evaluation of the immediate area, if possible.
Sure. Arcana or history.
Can I make both for different things?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right. Arcana first. 14. I'm using an inspiration. Natural 20
Nice.
for a 31 on the Arcana. History 16. I'm using another inspiration. I've got 2. Okay, 16 for history.
So as far as history is concerned, you don't recognize the style of structure here.
Okay.
It's definitely a style of building that has been lost for a long time. As far as Arcana goes, you definitely feel like, based on your previous experiences with magic and with pocket dimensions, like Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion, this definitely feels like it is not fully a pocket dimension, but it feels like it's as far as you can tell, and again, very loosely, just off the sense. This feels like it's a real place that is semi-extant in a pocket dimension of some kind. It's sort of like straddling the line between the material plane and some other plane.
which probably pings a memory in his brain of how the peninsula that we were trying to get to was described, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
matches with the description that you've heard before, or
Mhm.
read before.
Well, it seems that the characteristics of where we ended up do match that sort of half out of phase nature that we'd been told to expect for the area we're trying to reach.
All right.
Might want to go see about that corpse and that statue.
I'll have Shakar land nearby and kind of give him a glance over.
Nearby where?
The corpse. Fly about 10 feet from it. And just
Okay. Make a perception check real quick.
for me or Shakar.
Both.
Okay. Well, here's mine. Natural 20.
Ayo.
Okay.
And Shakar, I believe he only gets. Shakar has better perception than I do.
Not that
But
bad, though.
a 6 for Shakar. Birds and
Alright.
glass windows.
That's,
Shakar just
you know.
ponk into something.
Shakar, there's a window there. Bam.
So you, as Shakar flies off, you notice some text carved into one of the pillars in front of you. You notice because as Shakar flies past, a wing beat scatters some of the sand and reveals a little bit of the text. You look and it looks like it's common, but a very ancient dialect of common, one that you're not super familiar with. You can just sort of make out that it's some sort of epitaph as Shakar lands 10 feet away from that corpse. And as Shakar lands 10 feet away from that corpse, there is a booming intake of breath that you all hear. And you all watch as light begins to flicker off of the body as it begins to stand. Does Shakar stay within 10 feet of that corpse?
As soon as it moves, no, he's a skittish bird. and I'm a wizard with PTSD from losing one familiar already. So if anything, boom, pocket dimension.
You're right. Gun is out and pointed.
So go ahead and arrange yourselves however you'd like in front of those two pillars.
Shit.
All righty tighty.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
go.
Damn it.
Who could have possibly predicted this? Oh, wait, all of us.
All of us.
And yet you poked the corpse.
Yeah, we poke the corpse. There. Okay. I can see that there is like sight stuff on our characters on the board here. What if we have dark vision, or does that not count?
If you have dark
Or is that
vision,
line
you
of
can-
I guess line of sight?
You can there is light here. You can see the gradient of light from where the dark vision extends. You should be able to see if you look down like the lower left-hand corners where there's less light. Yeah, the black stuff there is the pillars and the walls of the building in front of you. So you watch as this individual sort of like begins to snap itself back into place, joints popping back in, armor dropping the sand off of it as it begins to gleam this purple and blue and gold tones as this emaciated skeletal figure with flesh half rotting off of its face stands. And as it does, it begins to speak, again, in this ancient common dialect that most of you are unfamiliar with. But as it begins to speak, you still find yourselves understanding what it's saying. as it calls out. To the servants of the dread Titan Mediri who desecrate this land, I will not stand for you to revive your dread master. You stand before the Mage King Kestrel, and you will die here.
Actually,
Let's roll some initiative. Well, anyone who wants to, by the way, can make an insight check.
I would like to, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's
Sure.
26.
Yes, that
20.
standard fucking initiative that I keep rolling.
29.
You beat me.
Peering
job,
into their
Drummond.
soul with a 4.
21.
He doesn't do a lot, but he is a bartender. He's good at insight.
As is Valdez
You.
as a leader.
You have been dead for a while. That's what I got.
Did everyone get on the initiative? It looks like everyone got on the initiative. Oh, Annabella didn't get on the initiative. Hang on.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh no.
Oh, look.
Oh, that was
Um,
your insight.
So,
Good insight though.
let's see. Sorting through initiative and insight, which is my favorite thing to have to do. All right. So anyone keeping track, who all rolled lower than a 10? All right. Ithram and Sen. This person
On initiative?
No, on insight.
Night.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
Insight.
you got to clarify.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's fair. On insight.
I think that's
Ithram.
just me.
Just Ithram. All right. Ithram. He's going to kill you. That's all you got. Who rolled lower than a 15 on insight? Scuzz. Something doesn't seem right, and it doesn't seem like it's not that what he's saying is wrong, because you know it's wrong, obviously, because you don't know who the fuck the Dread Titan Idiri is, or Mediri is. But it seemed like it feels rehearsed, practiced. Like this is something he is saying, so almost scripted in a manner.
Scuzz has had to do this before with note cards. I understand this. Yes.
Everyone else with higher than a 15. This is almost ritualistic, the way he has animated, because something got a little too close and immediately spouted out this prepared speech without even necessarily being able to see all of you. This is, and as you're sort of thinking about between this and the seal that you saw previously and the Death Pact Angel, this all smells of ritual and purpose and a task, sort of an eternal task of some kind. It's not that this entity is the Mage King Kestrel and is defending his home from constant invasion. It's that this is a programmed set of things that will happen when X, Y, and Z happens. And it seems that in this particular case, when something gets too close, the Mage King revives and defends his territory.
Yep.
As far as you can tell, based on the interactions and the way he said that.
So it's not like it's a sentient undead.
I mean, there might be sentience in there, but
Okay.
this is definitely like sort of this is a cause and effect scenario at the moment.
Okay.
Can Scuzz tell if this is a lingering spirit and or trapped spirit?
What's your
or-
ability?
Nothing. Just Scuzz's affinity for
Give me a religion check.
the
Gus.
spirits.
Give me a religion check.
Yeah.
Mage King is booting up. The sentience will be with you shortly.
Oh.
That's a ghost.
Seems like there's a ghost in there. Yeah,
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
there's definitely a ghost there. All right.
You got demons.
So
You
The
should
temple's
probably do
haunted.
cocaine about it.
You all feel this. You all, are you feel this surge of power pulse off of the Mage King as initiative begins. Annabella opens the fight, not wanting to get fucked quite as hard as last time, by moving into cover behind this pillar. Drawing an arrow. Does anybody look like they are trying to communicate with the Mage King first?
Grumman definitely does.
Gent does, yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Grumman's got hands up in a clearly placating gesture.
All right. So Annabella's gonna stop and wait and not shoot yet, but she definitely got into cover. I need to look at the thing here.
Which brings us to him.
The Mage King's turn. There it is. So, the Mage King stands. And as he does, you watch as in his left hand, this large staff with flame sort of spurting out the top of it manifests in his left hand. From in the stone wall nearby, some piece of metal breaks free and flies to him and hovers just beyond the same left arm where he's holding the staff. From the dirt nearby, he holds a hand out, and what looks to be a broken off hilt of a sword pulls itself into his hand and ignites with a blue blade of energy. And after having done all of this, he reaches out, plants the staff in front of him, reaches to the left, and grabs what seems to be nothing, but you watch as the air bends around his fingers. Servants of the dread Titan Medir, you will come with me to his prison, where I deliver you to your judgment. And he tears. And as he rips, you watch the fabric of reality rip with the motion as the world around you tears itself asunder. The walls of reality breaking and tearing forth, the ground beneath your feet ripping away as you find yourselves spiraled into...
We just figured... Oh boy.
This is great.
Okay.
This
You know,
realm of swirling purple mist and light and energy. 4 massive swords appearing at the corners of the area, bound in golden chain, all of which are anchoring down to something below the ground. You feel this heat and energy emanating, that cold that you were feeling earlier where your breath was visible evaporating immediately as you have shifted into some sort of alternate domain or demiplane, but you can all feel that you have entered into the Mage King's domain. And as you are now in his domain...
oh no, we lost the turn order.
Hang on. I hate that it doesn't refresh. Hang on.
Yeah, it's an. I appreciate it because I absolutely set stuff up on in initiative for future fights. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And you have to actually like re-add it.
Yep.
Hang on. Fortunately, I've got all of your initiatives here. So, because I can see it. You also notice, while I'm doing this, that, Scuzz, there's no ground or cover, like what you were hiding behind anymore, but you're still floating. You all actually realize that you're not standing on anything. You are all floating. Just passively.
I've been exposed. Oh no. Also, really digging the bi energy of this Mage King area.
Mhm.
An icon, truly.
Oh, absolutely.
We stand a Mage King.
Place is lit like a John Wick movie.
Yes, or an atomic bomb movie.
Or Atomic Blonde, yep.
Atomic
Right.
Blonde was also very good. Yes.
Drummond, why
Was
don't
it
I
atomic?
have an
No,
initiative
no,
from
you're
you
right. Atomic
previously?
Blonde, not atomic bomb.
I was gonna
I'm
say a
sorry.
Biocon of a lost.
I mean, Atomic Bomb, I'm sure, is a different movie, probably.
What
I went-
was
I
your
went straight
initiative,
to
Drummond?
Moonlight, but
9.
9 dot what?
12. no.
I don't use it that way, but I guess it would be a 9.
9.2.
Yeah.
It just helps me figure everything out.
I can edit mine if it makes it go faster.
It will.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I'll do mine too.
Why does mine keep?
If it lets me do it.
Yeah.
It's probably because multiple people are trying to edit at the same time.
Gotta do it fast.
Gotta be quick. It's initiative.
I did it.
Say the
Go
Biocon's
ahead, go ahead and put yours in, Tanya.
The Janelle Monáe, That's the Way I Feel music video. Like all of it is
Also
by
good.
energy.
Also good, yep.
All right.
Do you want me to just roll again?
Oh, no, I got it. We're there. I usually didn't have one on the initiative previously, so I didn't see it. So yes. So. Yeah. As it is. Initiative 20. The Mage King Kestrel is going to use one of his lair actions.
Like a jerk.
Rude. Didn't offer some
summon
snacks.
chairs, right?
Yeah, offer like summon chairs. Like have a sit down, have a talk. No, just
All right. So he reaches a hand out, and then again grips the air and pushes down. And as he does, you just hear him say, "Kneel." I need all you to make strength saving throws.
strength.
Can you
saving
pick a saving throw I'm remotely good at?
throw.
28.
Like just one.
21.
16.
Christ.
16 good enough?
17.
16 is not good enough. No.
My poor little knobbly goblin knees.
Wait, what?
Roll another 16.
I mean, the virtual die is on a 9, but okay.
Does it say 9 plus 7 is 16? Yeah.
Oh, that is how math works.
Yeah, indeed how math works.
There you go.
Add two numbers together, and
If a 17 doesn't make it,
I
then
for
it
whatever
turns
reason I thought I had
using
rolled a
Arcane
7 the
Deflection.
first time.
yes, a 17 does not make it.
Then Arcane Deflection for a 21.
Okay. So anyone that rolled higher than a 19 succeeds.
So the DC is 20, is what you're saying?
DC is 19. Oh, sorry,
Okay,
19
so
or higher.
19 or higher? Okay. Missed it by that much.
So everyone that did not roll a 19, you feel your body get heavy as gravity seems to be pressing down on you, and you're sort of forced into a kneeling position.
Mhm.
Your speed has been
Can
reduced to
I?
0 for the remaining round. Yes, Jeremy.
I
Can
know the
I?
spell.
Out of a show of sheer defiance, flip my body so I'm just laying face up. Just
Yeah.
to tell him fuck you. All right,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's still on the
did you say
ground.
Did you
Eat
say
me.
our speed is 0?
Yeah, speed is 0. Your speed is reduced to 0 for the remainder of the round.
Okay.
So that means Valdez succeeded and Ithram succeeded, I think, is the only two.
Mm.
Yeah. So the two of you remain standing as you feel the force of gravity pressing down upon you, but you manage to keep your knees up long enough to not move through it. Titania.
Right. Okay, I'm going to use an action to cast a. It's a waste of points, but yeah, I need to.
Oh, are you still bound to your Reaper or no?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, yeah.
It lasts for an hour.
Gotcha.
I believe. I can double check that.
Sounds right.
Yeah, let's get me up to full. I'm gonna cast a 7th level heal on myself. I'm up to full.
All right.
And I can't get up. But I'm going to. Actually, Does Grumman still have his ethereal hands up?
I think they have faded at this
They
point.
only last a minute. Yeah.
Damn it. I can't reach him, can I? Like, to do a touch spell?
No, you're too far away and your speed is currently 0. So.
Damn it. Okay.
Although your scythe does have reach, you can smack him with your scythe if you want.
I don't want to. Well, I mean, so what I want to do.
I'm good. Do it.
What I want to do is, my face step, I can shut someone else instead of me. Bonus action. Let's see here. Spring. You can touch one willing creature within 5 feet of you. Yeah. Damn it. I don't think it's.
Yeah, he's definitely not within 5 feet of you.
I mean, I'm also, out of everybody, like, if we are in a fight situation, I'm one of the only ones who doesn't need to move right now.
Okay. Well, I wanted to get. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you, Gent, Annabella, any of the casters.
Honestly, the person who needs to be getting closer, if this is going to be a fight, is Valdeth.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but
Isn't Valdeth right there?
You're too far away.
No, Valdeth's 10 feet away from Titania as well.
Yeah, Vespia is the only one.
Vestibee is the only one who's, yeah.
And I don't know what Vespia does.
Oh, wait. Who's
Besides the
this?
icicle
Is
thing.
that Sin?
That's Sin, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I set up.
All right, yeah, I do
set
need
up
to
the
move
rollable
then.
tokens.
I was about to hit Sin.
do it.
Yeah, no, he's way the fuck up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him now.
I mean, Valdeth isn't being held down, so she can run, but, like, it's a distance.
I'm going to use a bonus
It's okay.
action face step myself.
Okay.
I can get 30 feet closer.
Yep.
So let's get here.
To say it's okay.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Is it a good plan?
We get 30 feet closer.
It depends on your
Can I get
definition.
myself standing doing that?
You're still, gravity is still weighing heavily on you. You can be sort of like in a half stand, but you're still not tall, like standing high enough to move.
All right, that's fine. And I'm gonna try and say something. I'm
Dog is a free
gonna.
action.
Yeah. We don't follow this Titan. We're here because there's another king that needs to get cut down called Ternalian.
And so
Heard of him? That's my turn.
as you thrust valiantly with your voice against the increasingly heavy gravity around you, make me a persuasion check.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my inspirations.
Okay.
Because
So with
I've got a
advantage.
few of them. Persuasion. 22.
22. It doesn't seem like he reacts much to the plea for Ternalian.
Okay.
You do get a sense as you're sort of like calling out to him and trying to sort of beg his mercy effectively. there's like a twinge of something in the face, and you watch as one of the golden chains on one of the swords shifts color ever so slightly, but then when you get to the Ternalian side of the argument, it just shifts back, and whatever look on his face vanishes.
Okay, cool. And that is my turn. And I realize that because I have temporary hit points from the Hero's Feast, I'm actually finally above 100.
Yay!
Hooray!
I'm so excited.
Gent.
So Gent's going to sigh, reload his gun with a bonus action to teleport 30 feet directly in front of his fiance, because he definitely has more hit points than she does right now, I think.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to drink a potion as an action.
Okay.
So it's a potion of a potion of heroism. So he gets 10 hit points, and he is under the effects of the bless spell. No concentration required. Your Majesty, we have no interest in this dark titan. He can rot for as long as is needed. We came here seeking the High Mage King Kestrel and his assistance. Please, there is no need for this.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Is there anything that gives me advantage or anything like that?
Not yet.
Okay. Don't fuck it up. 22.
You watch as again that face sort of slips, and you watch one of the chains shifts to a darker color.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like this is getting through to whatever is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of your turn, he's going,
Right.
assuming there's nothing else you're doing on your turn.
Well, and then Gent is just going to hold up a hand behind, basically trying to signal everybody calm the fuck down and don't do anything.
At the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
someone, not necessarily Kestrel, is going to use his 3 legendary actions.
Okay.
You watch as a figure, this what seems at the same time massive figure and then also human-sized, appears behind Kestrel and still leans in. There are no features to this figure. It's just sort of a blackened silhouette. And as it does, as it leans towards Kestrel's head, you hear in your ear, what languages do you know?
Common, Dwarvish, Elven, and Giant.
You hear something that sounds almost like a corruption of Dwarvish, but it doesn't use the same words. It's a similar sounds, but not the same words or meaning.
Right.
Just speak into your brain. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And it's definitely not Kestrel's voice.
Okay.
Is the visual effect? Do we all see this or
25.
just Gent?
You all see the figure. Only Gent hears the sound.
Right. Does it
Um,
look like what happens to Titania when she channels the Reaper?
No.
Okay.
All right. With a 25, you either need to expend one of your spell slots of 3rd level or lower, or take damage.
3rd level or lower?
Yeah.
He'll burn a 1st level spell slot.
Right. So you wince as these words enter your brain and sort of pierce through right to the heart of your magic. And one of those runes on your bullet chambers just flies off.
Evaporates. Yep. Cool. Cool.
That's the end of that turn. So you all see this figure and you watch that happen, and then you watch the chain shift back to gold. Ithram.
So let's see.
So you can move. Your speed is not reduced to 0.
Yeah. Let's see. I will.
Oh yeah, Shikar's in the pocket dimension, isn't he?
Yeah, Shikar's in the pocket dimension. So below where we're standing, is it still like? Is it like 1-to-1 of the ground that we were just on, or is it just a bunch of clouds and mist now?
It's mostly just clouds and mist. There's bits and pieces of the ground still there, but it's like it's been peeled away and disintegrated by something.
Okay.
It's like,
I just want to know,
the reality bleeding in. You can see that there is something underneath the ground, underneath
like the writing that I saw before. Is that still?
Yeah, that writing is
semi-visible?
it's actually more visible now because the pillar is mostly disintegrated, but you can see the writing.
Okay. Then if I could
John?
use. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot my bless spell. My wisdom save would have been a 28. I don't know if that changes anything.
Oh, then you wouldn't have needed to burn a spell slot. You would have
Okay,
been-
cool.
You succeeded.
Then I'm going to, since what I read was a bit of an epithet, I'm going to try to glean a little bit more information. I'm going to cast comprehend languages as an action
All right.
and see if I can read more of what's going on before I talk to him.
Yeah, you sort of lean in and see. You cast comprehend language. You watch as the letters sort of shape and warp back into a more sensible bit of common. And it seems like it's a warning. It effectively says, "Traveler, tread not too close, for herein lies our king, sacrificed himself to bury the soul of a titan." Make an Arcana check.
Okay. 25.
You read that, and you look around. And you realize you're in a prison realm. One formed from Kestrel's magic. Which is why it's his lair.
Mm-hmm.
Something is being chained here, and Kestrel's part of it. Kestrel's part of the seal.
Okay. So probably with that, attacking him is probably not the best idea.
I mean, that also explains to you sort of like these are sort of ritualistic aspect he's taken. Like whatever he's doing is likely in service to the seal. Though with that figure appearing, you get the sense that it might also be being manipulated into a more aggressive stance than he might normally be.
Okay. Then, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna step forward and.
Now you do float, by the way, as you sort of move. You sort of will yourself to move forward, and you realize you're probably in some sort of pocket of the astral plane.
Awesome. Mage King, we come not to disturb you in your service. We come not to disturb your sacrifice, keeping the Titan at bay. We come seeking only your assistance.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Take that. Persuasion. Whopping flat roll.
Oh God.
I got a 7.
It doesn't even seem like he hears you.
Excuse me, King. We need your help.
It doesn't even seem like he hears you over the whirling vortex around.
Good. We want to help.
Right, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit. I got 2 more spaces I can move. I'm gonna get a little bit farther away.
That's a good idea.
AoE spells. AoE spells.
More like 12 hit points.
All right, Scuzz.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Dimension door.
Damn it! Don't take my ideas.
Dimension door.
You
Scuzz
have it.
is laying down. He has the bookmark. I can use it once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't because I can't move. Can I open it beneath me?
Yeah. Yeah. You can absolutely open it beneath you.
Yeah.
Great. This is gonna go very badly. It would be much better if Sin did this, but Scuzz is dumb.
Do you
And
think Sin's
desperate.
not going to do it again, anyways?
Absolutely do it. Great. Amazing. Scuzz is going to pull out bookmark and use its charge of dimension door. It'll open up beneath him and then it'll spit him out new directly in front of the Witch King.
Mage King, please.
Mage King, excuse me. Witch King.
Mage King, Witch King, Lich King,
No,
whatever.
not a lich. Definitely not a lich. And when Scuzz plops down, because he's definitely going, it's like, thing opens up horizontally and plops him down in front of him. Well, hovers him in front of the Mage King. Scuzz lets go of bookmark and floats there and is just like, please listen to my friends. We've traveled far and we've fought enemies great. And we just want to stop the world from blowing up again.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm so excited for your high charisma persuasion check.
Guaranteed you'll roll higher than me.
I was not allowed to have a
It is
charisma
not-
higher than 4.
No, because remember, yes, Scuzz is legally not allowed to have a high charisma score. So
God.
there you go.
Roll less than you did, Ithra.
No, rolled higher, just worse modifier.
Shitty modifier.
True.
Yeah, no, he's a gross little goblin. He
I
doesn't
know, that was
speak
still
very
lower
well.
because you rolled a 7.
That's just
I won.
Yeah. Look,
your point is
it-
undermined slightly by the butter dripping off of you onto the ground in front of him, sort of sliding towards his feet.
Yeah. And Scuzz like, it's just like, it's fine. He kneels and he lowers his head and he's like, I have lived too many lifetimes allowed by someone like myself. Please don't hurt my friends. And my soul is worth a lot if you'll take it. But help my friends, please.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Great.
Oh
Great.
no. -2. Let's go.
Let's see.
Oh,
it.
I'm hoping for like a natural one. Let's do it.
Same.
So you get the sense that your previous petition didn't seem to do anything. This one seems to have actively offended him.
Oh, cool. Right.
The implication the implication that he would take your soul seems to have offended him distinctly.
Well, what do you expect, man? Look at what you're doing right now.
He this is your turn. He unfortunately doesn't have any legendary actions with which to smite you. So Grumman.
You know what? I will. Like if Scuzz is going to stand in front of a big old bully, this is how he will happily go. That's what this Mage King is being, a bully.
Grummond.
Drummond is like, okay, just don't pay any attention to that. It's sort of from the kneeling position. He means well. Look, we don't even know this Midori that you're protecting. We have no interest in freeing them. Sounds like we might be in the same line of business. We're here to stop evil. You sacrifice yourself to stop evil. Please speak with us. At least hear us out.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright. Do I have to call inspiration ahead of time? Because I
No, you can use your information reactively.
okay. Was that a 16?
Yep.
That do I have a sense of if that's good enough?
It's hard
Or-
to tell.
I'm gonna go do. If I use my inspiration, do I get to roll both again? Do I roll again with advantage?
If you use inspiration, you roll another one, and you just take the best one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I feel like that's. Yes, 24.
Another one.
24. You get another reaction out of him, and it seems like there's conflict on the face of Kestrel, and then you watch that chain darken. As it does, that figure appears and leans in towards Kestrel's ear, and he straightens back up. But the chain doesn't go back to gold.
Okay.
Valdeth.
Valdeth, seeing this happen multiple times now and hearing what the Mage King had initially stated, is putting things together and steps forward next to Sin, also having put things together with Sin and Skuz, and is
You have no
basically-
idea what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's fair. Still,
You
it's
only
going to
see
stay
Skuz do
near
the
the
dumb.
spellcasters.
You know what everybody else is thinking because we still have telepathic bond.
Yeah.
Just not. Sin's the only one that's not in that though.
Yep.
Wait, we have a telepathic bond?
Yeah, we
Yes.
did that before.
Does Drummond have that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he know?
Yes.
Maybe not.
He
Yes,
may have
but
forgotten, but
It's been
yes.
5 minutes, so you decide.
Oh, but that was tonight. That's not like a thing that's been active for a while.
Last 2 sessions.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We did it
Okay.
before we zapped in
Excellent.
because it was a ritual.
But Valdeth will stand in front of the other spellcasters and just look over. Anyone who's not geared for this fight already right now needs to do what they can to get away. But we'll look over across to Kestrel, and we're not here to break the seal, you bloody fool. From what's bringing us here, you've brought us you brought that more in danger. That's the Titan hovering over you, isn't it? We're not here to help him. We're here to get your help.
Flat persuasion check.
Come on. 18. Actually, hang on. Mage King Kestrel, is this this place has a relatively militaristic background, correct?
Were you part of the people that actually studied his history?
A little bit, yeah.
Not enough for him to be considered military. He's more of a from what you studied, his kingdom was not militaristic. His kingdom took in the downtrodden and the persecuted and the
I'm
defenseless,
trying to
and
argue for code of honor.
He's not particularly militaristic, but code of honor could potentially be a thing that you could appeal to.
When perform for samurai ability. At
Yeah.
second level, when performing charisma ability checks on intelligent creatures which you know have an organized martial background, you have advantage on the check.
I'll say you can use that. I'll say you can draw on that. Yeah, it's not quite strictly speaking the right flavor, but yeah,
27.
27.
Chef.
There's definitely some additional like confliction on the face that you can see. No changes to the chains, but there's some that wasn't unaffected. Anything else?
I will bonus action and gain Sen.
All right.
Put myself at 3 so that I have them when I need them.
Morgan.
Laying down, face up. You just hear, all right, I'm done with this. And I'm going to dimension door.
All right.
I'm going to dimension door 50 feet above the shadow.
So the whatever's underneath the ground, or because the shadow that appears next to him disappears after it talks.
After it talks?
Yeah.
That was not clear.
Yeah. Sorry. To be clear, it leans in, it whispers, and then it vanishes again. But you can still be like 50 feet above him because you're not going to fall because you hover. If you wanted to like dimension door and then hold an action or something.
I mean, the idea was potentially. So I'm confused about how this gravity hold works if I'm not going to fall from where I land.
Your speed is just 0. You're in the astral realm, which doesn't actually have proper gravity. His magic holds you in place, but you can still because you teleported yourself away. You didn't actually like move. Basically, you are your own center of gravity, which is why you're having 0 movement speed. Which is what he's affecting.
All right. All right. That changes my entire turn.
My apologies for not being clear on the figure disappearing.
Well, it was that and the gravity thing.
Oh, right.
So
yeah, I tried to make it clear that you are currently standing on nothing, and then when you were made to kneel,
I knew I was standing on nothing, but yeah. the fact that gravity was still anyway.
Yeah.
I am holding action.
All right.
For the next time the spirit appears,
okay,
I will be casting a spell.
All right. Vespia.
It still said I'm done with this, by the way.
Yeah.
Vespia will take a shot at it. She will say, Your Majesty, you seem to be a strong leader and an intelligent man. We do not wish any harm upon you. We have simply come seeking help. When you make your judgment upon us, please listen only to yourself, is all I ask.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. $22.
Seems to have taken some effect based on his reactions.
I was half expecting Vespia to be like, hey, you want to get out of here?
Does it show up?
Not this time, no. Don't worry, your thing will go off soon. Don't worry. Annabella does nothing. Top of the round, Mage King Kestrel. After more successes than failures on your persuasion checks, you watch as the Mage King seems like he's trying to figure something out. There's definitely a look on his face of contemplation and like there's something stuck in his brain and he can't puzzle out what it is. He doesn't seem like he's being aggressive at the moment. And then that figure appears. Held action goes off.
Feeble mind.
Ooh.
On who? The figure or Kestrel?
The figure.
The figure? Okay.
The figure.
All right.
Doesn't help us if Kestrel goes dumb. Well, it might, but I feel like it's more important for Grim Tongue to go dumb.
Grim tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah,
I knew what he meant.
You all knew what I meant. Shut the fuck up.
Brad DeReef over here is being an asshole.
So you cast it on the figure. It's an intelligence save?
It is an intelligence save.
Is a 19 a save?
My DC is fucking 19.
God damn it.
Ah.
You watch,
No,
and
no one has a way to kill that saving throw, do
You-
they?
Anyone? Anyone?
I'm not playing Gwynferon anymore. No.
Uh,
Not until my turn.
all right.
you cast
Scuzz, do you
the
have
spell.
any luck left?
I have
Yes.
one luck left. I'm looking at the
'Cause
rules.
you can use
for
luck on other people's things, I believe.
Yeah, you can use. I believe you
Uh,
can use luck to
You
make
spend
him.
1
roll.
point when.
My concern is, okay, you rolled it in there.
No. There's a reason why I rolled it on his character sheet.
Right. That's a plus 11. So you'd have to roll. It would have to be a 7 or below.
Well, the thing is, with luck, you can pick which one. So
That's true.
Scuzz can choose to take that 16 if they can use luck on this.
Unfortunately, with the, I would love if John
No,
would let me
that's
do
fine,
it, but
that's
also
fine.
in the rules, it's specifically an attack roll against you. You can roll luck to
That's fine.
impose disadvantage. I'm sorry.
No,
I
no.
wanted to.
I didn't remember how the feat worked, so let me look at that real quick. Just make sure I'm familiar with it. Yeah. Attacker's rolls or yours. All
Yep.
right.
Even though Scuzz is right in front of them, it's just wants to be like,
So
fuck you, you bully.
you watch as you target that figure, and the effect of the magic seems to enrapture it, and just as it looks like it's about to take effect, it puts its hand into Kestrel's back, and as it does, you watch Kestrel straighten up, and there's a flare of light as it blows away the ability. And Kestrel, seemingly on another individual's strings, says something again in this language that not a lot of you. Does anyone speak or understand deep speech?
I
Yeah,
do right
no.
now. I still have comprehend.
Oh,
languages
yeah, you have
up.
comprehension languages up. Is anybody else?
No.
So, Ithram, you hear in this language that you instinctively know is the language of aberrations and entities beyond typical knowing. It's in Kestrel's voice, but you can hear another voice behind it. If my body lies sundered, at least my soul has a plaything. And he casts a spell.
Reaction counterspell.
Yeah.
What level are you casting it at?
I can only cast it at 3.
Okay. I need you to roll a make a
Well, no.
spellcasting check.
First, I have to hit him with.
Oh
a
yeah,
bullet.
first you have to hit him. Shoot.
Yeah, shoot him first. You
Fair,
have to
shoot.
cast bullet to cast a spell.
Hang on, actually.
And if that one doesn't work, I will counter spell.
because you have to do a thing. Pull it up here. Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Okay. 22 to hit.
So you fire, and as you
Mhm.
as that bullet whizzes towards you, you watch as that shield that's
Mhm.
hovering behind his left arm.
Yep.
Zing, like it almost like it's being attracted to the bullet.
Yeah.
Flies itself in the way, ricocheting the bullet off the side.
Counter spell.
All right, go ahead. Make a yours is at level 5.
It is at level 5, yes.
Go ahead and make a spellcasting check.
You just have to roll a 14 or higher. It's fine.
If Sins doesn't work, I'm just gonna try.
Don't
it.
Yeah.
Just series of counterspells.
19!
Hey!
A 19.
Hey!
You absolutely, yeah. You watch as energy begins to coalesce in the Mage King's free hand, and as he goes to put it out, what does your counterspell look like?
You just hear. I'm sorry. I don't think you heard me correctly. Eat me.
The spell fizzles, and with that, the shadow entity will spend a legendary action to make Kestrel step forward and swing the spell blade at Skuz.
Easy's
Yeah.
He has 10 hit points.
A
This
19
guy
to
has-
hit.
I have a
That
question
hits.
Yes.
real quick.
Uh-huh.
Because I haven't used my reaction
Uh-huh.
yet. Up to a visible creature that attacks anyone other than you. Because he cast the spell even though it didn't land, I don't think it has to be a melee attack.
It would be an attack.
Be an
Also, that spell wasn't going to be an attack roll.
attack. Okay. Damn it. Alright.
The 19 hits,
Then
Skuz?
we count build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so it's going to be 12 points of force damage as the sword
Yeah.
into Skuz's placated form.
Like through the back. And Skuz goes down, begins bleeding out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can uncanny dodge.
Can I uncanny dodge?
Yeah, you can uncanny
Did
dodge.
you,
You don't.
did you use your reaction?
You
I haven't used it yet. No, not yet. I'm sitting here. I'm like, what am I gonna do to this spirit as soon as I get my turn?
That's 6 points of damage instead if you uncanny dodge.
Yeah. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
so-
I'm such a bad rogue. Such a terrible rogue.
So
Still up.
that'll be the end of Mage King Kestrel and whatever entity is controlling him's turn. And the end of the episode for the week. So say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, buddy.
Goodbye.